Hi Mama. Urge incontinence. It's when urgency is really the primary thing that is troubling your bladder. It's when our bladder is sending messages to the brain that it needs to go to the toilet, and it can also happen when your bladder isn't even full enough. So the urethra is not connecting in the right way to that muscle-mind connection and giving us the right signals. So it's firing off much earlier than it needs to be. So let's talk about what we can do. First thing is a pelvic floor strengthening program. Getting those muscles to hold the neck of the urethra in the right place can help in sending those messages in the correct way and stopping you from rushing to the toilet. What else? Awareness. Actually keeping a bladder diary or a toileting diary, noticing how many times you're going, bringing your awareness to it, and noticing there is a bit of a problem with this can help you retrain and build those cognitive pathways to improving those symptoms. As I said, your bladder may not actually be at the fullness that we would want it in a healthy body to be. So we have to learn to defer the urge, even when that urge is there. And you can do that in a couple of ways. It might be that you distract yourself. It may be that you put pressure there, physically through your hand, a towel, a chair, but you want to find a way of squeezing the legs and inner thighs together, rising up onto your toes is another option, and also lifting up the rib cage sometimes can stretch out the fascia all the way from the front line of the body down to the abdomen and to the bladder. If you lift up that rib cage, sometimes you can just give that extra little bit of lift and squeeze and hold onto that bladder as well. So finding different strategies to try and defer the urge. The last thing I'll let you know is watch out for your cues. So cues and triggers. Some of those known cues and triggers, of course, are things like doing the dishes, people washing their hands and running water, but also things that evoke a sense of privacy. So going to the ATM, taking money out of a money machine where you're actually feeling quite private. It can trigger neurological pathways of like, I'm by myself. And when we have those feelings of being by ourselves, that can also trigger those bladder pathways. And a good old classic one, whenever you're getting close to somewhere, getting close to the toilet, getting close to home, driving home, or just walking to the front door. So in all of those moments, see if you can apply any strategies for lifting and squeezing on that pelvic floor, rising onto the toes, giving your inner thigh squeeze, any of the strategies that can help you defer the urge and increase that time in between your toilet stops. And of course, please see a physical therapist, physiotherapist, pelvic health therapist in particular, to help you with any symptoms if they're ongoing. So this program will help, but you need to see a specialist for your own specialised program. All the best with it.